Happy Death Day, directed by Christopher Landon and released on October 13th, 2017, is a unique blend of slasher horror, time-loop science fiction, and dark comedy. The film stars Jessica Rhodes as Teresa Tree Gelbman, a self-centered college student who finds herself trapped in a terrifying cycle, reliving the same day over and over again, her birthday, which also turns out to be the day she is murdered. The story begins with Tree waking up hungover in the dorm room of Carter Davis, played by Israel Broussard, a fellow student she barely knows. As Tree goes about her day, she engages in dismissive encounters with her friends, awkward interactions with her married professor Gregory Butler Charles Aitken, whom she is having an affair with, and snide remarks from her sorority sisters, especially the mean-spirited Danielle Bossman Rachel Matthews. The day culminates in Tree being brutally murdered by a masked assailant wearing a baby-faced mask, the mascot of their college. However, instead of dying, Tree wakes up once more in Carter's dorm room, realizing she is trapped in a time loop. Initially confused and terrified by her predicament, Tree soon realizes she can use the loop to her advantage. Each time she is killed, she wakes up again on the morning of her birthday with the knowledge of the previous day intact. With Carter's help, Tree decides to investigate her possible killers. She experiences numerous variations of her death, each time getting closer to uncovering the truth. Her repeated deaths and rebirths lead her to grow more introspective and empathetic, developing a closer bond with Carter, who becomes her confidant and ally. Throughout her journey, Tree's character undergoes significant growth. She starts to mend her strained relationships, particularly with her estranged father, David Jason Bale, and her sorority sister Lori Spengler Ruby Modine, who she initially views with disdain. Tree's investigations reveal various secrets and motives among her peers, pointing to multiple potential suspects. Despite her efforts, she is unable to break free from the loop until she correctly identifies and confronts her killer. In a climactic revelation, Tree discovers that her roommate Lori is the murderer. Lori had poisoned a cupcake intended for Tree, motivated by jealousy over a mutual romantic interest, Gregory. When Tree fails to eat the poisoned cupcake due to the loop's interruptions, Lori resorts to more direct methods of murder. Armed with this knowledge, Tree finally defeats Lori in a fierce confrontation, leading to Lori's death and the end of the time loop. Happy Death Day was well received for its inventive premise, engaging mix of genres, and Jessica Rhodes' standout performance. The film combines suspenseful thrills with character development and humor, making it a refreshing take on the horror genre. It holds a rating of 6.6, 10 on IMDb, reflecting generally positive reviews from both critics and audiences. The film's success led to a sequel, Happy Death Day to You, released in 2019, which further explores the mechanics of the time loop and its implications, adding new layers to the story and its characters.